I have visited before, so 85 I was not financially in a position to go to Rajneeshpuram again because it's very expensive for a Nepalese people. But I received a call. A letter came from Puram that I have to attend this celebration, July celebration. Because Bhagwan knew that it is going to be the last celebration in Rajneeshpuram, 85 July. After that, in October, the ashram already closed. Bhagwan was very, very hard upon me since few years. In 83, when I went to Rajneeshpuram, Bhagwan even does not look at me. He was using a stick over my head for some reason. He was very hard upon me since few years. That's why after 83 Rajneeshpuram celebration, I decided that I will not go because it's very, very expensive and Bhagwan does not pay any attention and Bhagwan does not like me, so why to go? So I decided that I will not go. But I received a letter that you have to visit Rajneeshpuram. Bhagwan was also very hard upon my Yoga Laxmi. She was expelled from Rajneeshpuram by Sheela and she was having very hard time. Physically also she was sick and financially also she was passing through very hard time, living in Delhi in a one-room apartment. I had a great respect for Swami Laxmi because she has done wonderful service. So before going, I have to go through India. So I decided that I will go and meet Laxmi, and if I will ask a letter from her that she can give a letter to me, that letter I will anyhow try to reach, that it should reach to Bhagwan through Bhagwan's mother, because Bhagwan's mother was meeting Bhagwan every week, once in a week. Sheela was not allowed to give Bhagwan Laxmi letter, so I have thought that I will give it to Bhagwan mother and through Bhagwan mother. So I went to see Laxmi and she was having very health problem and financial problem. So I was feeling very pity for her because she has done so much work in early days at Pune 1. So I told her that you write few lines, a letter to me. Sheela is very hard upon you and she is torturing you. She was not only expelled from Rajneeshpuram, a letter but circulated in Osho circle that nobody should meet Laxmi, she is negative, and anybody who will help or meet Laxmi, they will be put into blacklists. So Sheela was very much against Laxmi. And I met my Laxmi. I find that she was in financial difficulty and health was also no good and living in one room apartment in Delhi. So I told him that write down your letter. I will try through Bhagwan mother that this letter should reach to Bhagwan that you are mistreated in Rajneeshpuram. Laxmi has a great trust on Bhagwan. So she told me that do we need to rewrite our condition to Bhagwan? Bhagwan is all-knowing. He knows what is happening. And between master and disciple, there is no need to have written communication. He knows everything. She has such a trust on Bhagwan. And her passport was also stamped in America that she cannot enter into America again, person non grata. So her passport was also cancelled for America, that she cannot go to America again. She was very badly treated. I was feeling great pain, and I had great respect for that dedicated disciple of Bhagwan. So she refused to give me a letter. She said, no, Bhagwan knows everything, and this verbal communication is not needed between master and disciple. Bhagwan knows what everything is doing, and he will do the everything on due time. She has such a trust on Bhagwan. So through Europe, I stayed few days in Europe. After 7 days, I reached Rajneeshpuram. Bhagwan was also very hard. He was using Zen sticks on my head since few years, was not answering my questions, letters, not even looking at me, So I was also very frustrated. To my surprise, I reached in the morning, and after drive-by, there used to be drive-by in the noon in Rajneeshpuram. After drive-by, I was resting in my room. Then I got a message that Sheela is calling you. You have to be in her chamber at 6 o'clock and take fresh shower and with clean clothes come to see Sheela at 6 o'clock. I thought Sheela may be very angry with me because I met Laxmi, and there was news, everybody knew, a spy, and the people used to report things, so I became very scared that maybe she will ask why I met Laxmi and things like that. I was very scared. So I was reluctant whether I should go to meet her or not. I have to go because Sheela was the head. So I took my shower and I instructed that Bhagwan was in those days not meeting anybody. He had, in 85, he had broken his silence, but he was in seculation. He could not, anybody, there is no darshan. So when I reached Laxmi, now I was getting late, so Laxmi sent a car for me. That why you are getting late, come back. I was very surprised. Maybe she must be very angry. So when I reached in her chamber, her chamber was in Jesus Grove office. Jesus Grove. Then she told me that go inside and wait there. She was very hard, Go inside and wait there. I will come. It was my surprise when we went into the inner chamber. Sheela's office has an inner chamber. I was surprised. As I enter into the inner chamber, I see Ma Laxmi sitting there. 7 days I have been in Europe visiting some friends. So when I reached Rajneeshpuram after Delhi, in 7 days things have changed so much. And Laxmi was sitting there. I was surprised. Out of love, I hugged her and I started crying. How come you came? Your passport was stamped person in non grata. You cannot come to America. You had no money when I met you in Delhi, and you were neglected because there was circulation that nobody should help Lakshmi. She is negative, and nobody. That was instruction from Sheela. Sheela was very much against my Yoga Laxmi. So out of love, I started crying that it is a surprise how you are here. She told me that's why I told you that between master and disciple, there is no need to communicate anything. He knows everything and he does everything on time. Still, it is a surprise to me how she came to America. Just because I don't know the inside story, how she got visa to America and who gave her money to come there. It is still a surprise to me. Then Lakshmi entered, and Lakshmi said, she was very hard upon me and, Sheela entered. Sheela was very hard upon me and Ma Laxmi, and she said that, look, I have to tell you something, but if you speak this outside, you will be expelled from Rajneeshpuram. See, her style, she was very militant, no? Her style was like that. She said that at 7 o'clock, you are called by Bhagwan, both of you, you and Lakshmi, are called by Bhagwan. But if you tell anybody out after meeting Bhagwan, that because Bhagwan in circulation, he don't meet anybody. So if you tell anybody that you have met Bhagwan, immediately both of you will be expelled from Rajneeshpuram. It was very hard. So she drove the car and we were all sitting with her, and all the way she was explaining that we have to follow discipline and whatever Bhagwan says, keep it up to you, don't talk outside. No, all the instructions she was giving. When we entered into the Lao Tse house, it was a big surprise for me. I have not seen Bhagwan after 80. Personal darshan was not possible after 1980. So after 5 years, and for those 5 years was very hard time for me also. So it was a big surprise, a big hall. Bhagwan drawing room was a big room, and Bhagwan was waiting on a chair, and we sat down on a cushion near Bhagwan. Because all the time Bhagwan room used to have only one chair, an empty. He loved empty room, so there was no second chair. So we sat down on the floor, and we had a wonderful meeting with Bhagwan for 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. Bhagwan asked me so many personal things. How is your mother? Because my mother also has initiated, and so many personal things. Bhagwan paid so much, gave so much love and attention. So I was crying out of love because I was near Bhagwan after 5 years. I thought he's angry and he does not love me anymore. But that day it was a big surprise, that evening. So we both were sitting, Ma Laxmi and me. Bhagwan, it was a lesson for me that Bhagwan knows everything and Bhagwan could do anything. Because coming to Lakshmi getting visa, it is still surprise to me because her passport was stamped person non grata. How she rich and who gave her money? That is, I don't know still, how she managed. So when Bhagwan was talking to Ma Yoga Laxmi, I used to put my head on his feet and I was crying out of love and ecstasy. And when Bhagwan will say, Arun, utho, utho, then Bhagwan talked to me, then Lakshmi used to do the same. She used to fall down on her leg and crying out of love. So 90 minutes from 7 to 8:30. It was a wonderful moment of my life. I cannot describe the energy I felt, the ecstasy, the love, that Bhagwan loves me so much and he takes personal care. He asks about Ashish, how many people come for meditation, things like that, very simple thing. To your surprise, I'll tell you a thing which also surprised me. Laxmi became enlightened there at Bhagwan's feet. She became enlightened. And I also had a very beautiful experience. I was not enlightened, but I had very good experience, very satisfying. I cannot describe the beauty of that experience. I also have a wonderful experience near Bhagwan, which I cannot frame into the words what happened there. Bhagwan was giving gifts, small gifts to people, especially old sannyasis like Chinmay, Laxmi. We were very old sannyasis. So Bhagwan used to give some gift to the old sannyasi who has come to Rajneeshpuram, because coming to Rajneeshpuram from Indian and Nepali was very, very expensive and very difficult, even visa. Embassy was not giving visa for Rajneeshpuram. So it was very, very difficult. So only few people could manage from India and Nepal. So we used to get some gift from Bhagwan. All those people who have been from India and Nepal, we used to get a small gift from Bhagwan. And usually the gift was very expensive watches. Bhagwan used to get watches from as a gift from many disciples, many rich disciples, very expensive watches. So I have seen my friend Tapoban Aarti and Chinmay, they have all received very expensive gifts. You know? Golden pen or watches. All the gifts were very, very expensive. So I also received a gift, a packet. I was very happy that it must be very expensive. I'm very happy. I didn't open it. When I came to my room, with great surprise, I opened it. What I found it in here, this was my gift. Deep, diya, lamp, and there's a bati, still there, bati of घी में राखेको बत्ती छ त्यो अहिले पनि छ यसैमा also a lighter निकालो the lighter Rajneeshpuram written Rajneeshpuram. I could not understand, no? I am not a smoker, why Bhagwan has And I have seen all my old colleagues, my sannyasi, they have received golden watches, golden pen, you know? Very expensive gifts they have. Few people have received the cuffling, no? That's also made of gold. So Bhagwan used to receive many gift from rich American sannyasi, and Bhagwan used to distribute it into his disciples. So I was also expecting that when a box was given to me, I thought there must be something very valuable. It was really valuable, but that time I could not realize. So when I came in my room and opened it, I could not understand. This was an indication and that's why you do every night here Aarti. It took me also many years to understand. I could not understand. No, after maybe it was given to me 85 and maybe 20 years after, maybe 25 years after, then slowly I realized that what is the meaning of this gift. In early days, Tapoban was going through great financial crisis. We didn't have money. Nepal is a poor country. People, our sannyasi were not rich. So to build ashram and maintain the ashram was a great financially challenge for all of us. So the old sannyasi, those here sitting here, they know those days were very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. No attached bathroom, only one common bathroom, and we all, no private room, we all had to stay in dormitory. There were 3-4 dormitory, and we all had to stay in dormitory. And there was only one bathroom, no hot water. Even we had no money for a few years to put a roof on the meditation hall. The meditation hall was, if you see, you can see the picture in Jorva, meditation hall was half roof only. Our money finished and we could not roof it the whole meditation hall for several years. And after putting the roof also, there was no window for many years. No door, no window. No? Just the floor, cement floor. So we were passing through the great financial difficulty in early days. But we were happy. We were dancing and celebrating. We were happy, but there was financial problem. Then I got instruction that I should start Aarti. That was the meaning of this gift to me, that I should do Aarti. Because in our culture, Nepalese culture, Aarti brings prosperity. In every Nepali home, they used to, now things have changed, but when we were a child, in every home in the evening, our grandfather, grandmother, they used to do Aarti to deities. No? हाम्रो संस्कृति थियो पहिला, अहिले त यो गयो हरायो। त्यो बच्चामा मैले देखा हो, सन्ध्या हुन साथै पहिला घरमा लोधको आरती गरिन्थ्यो। So, and they said that when you do Aarti, the Laxmi, the goddess of wealth, she becomes happy, and then she is the goddess of prosperity also. So actually it has happened, my dear friend, after we started Aarti, 16, 17 years before we started Aarti. And slowly, the ashram started becoming more comfortable. Then we started building room with attached bathroom and hot water supply. And now even the meditation hall has air conditions. It was not, we have never dreamt that we will have an air conditioned meditation hall. You know? So the financial problem eased. Slowly, the financial problem eased, and ashram became more comfortable for all of us, because it's very cold during the winter, and we didn't have a hot water supply those days. So we had to take bath with cold water in the winter, and there was no dependable electricity also. We have one line, small one line, no internet, no telephone. When we started the meditation here, Manoj was one staff, because we are keeping music set, so there was no door and window. So just security, I instructed Manoj to sleep in meditation hall, because we have valuable tape recorders and things like that. One morning he came crying, said, "What happened, Manoj?" He said that I was sleeping in the meditation room and a tiger entered into meditation room. So now I can't sleep in meditation room which has no window and no door, no? And a tiger entered. So these type of things used to happen. I have also many times seen tiger here. Almost all old sannyasi has seen here leopard or tiger or wild boar. All sannyasi has seen it. And meditating in the hall in winter without window. No? You can imagine how difficult it was. We have kitchen, just a roof. Nothing except a roof. There was no door, no window. Dining hall, no? पुरानो मान्छेहरूलाई थाहा छ नि, याद छ नि, है? But one thing I will tell you, we were not unhappy, we were very happy. And there was always celebration and joy, and we never thought that we are in difficulty. Now when I remember, I think that was a difficult time, but we were enjoying. होइन प्रेमकेशजी, त्यो बेला त थाहा हुन्थेन नि, हामीलाई कष्टमा छौँ भने थाहै हुन्थेन. त्यही किचनमा हामी कति गफ गर्थ्यौँ रातभरि बिना झिल झालको. So that time we could not realize that we are in trouble. Now when I remember, it looked to me surprised in winter. It's very cold at Tapoban. And how we were taking cold shower and only one bathroom. During camp, in the bathroom, there used to be queue because there is only one bathroom. No? And we used to, during the camp, we used to warm water in a tub map. They gave fire, loud balera. We used to hot water. So a drum of hot water used to finish after 10-20 people take shower. So there was queue for hot water from 3 o'clock in the morning. जो पहिला उठ्छ उसले तातो पानी पुग्छ. So very difficult. सुदीपजीलाई याद छ हैन त्यो दिनहरू. So that days has passed and now we are very comfortable. Is Nepalese standard? We are very, very comfortable. Very, very complete. So this Aarti, I told you the background, how this Aarti has started at Tapoban. Still there is a question I ask and I am criticized that why we do Aarti in white robe. No? People don't understand the meaning. That's why I have told you the background, how this Aarti celebration started at Tapoban. This is this symbolical instruction from the Master.